Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Chris Allen here on this August 30th with your Sam Channel weather, sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. It looks like we're finally getting some of that widespread rain coverage this morning. You can probably hear it on your roof. I can hear it here as of 4:40 a.m. on this Tuesday morning as I record this weathercast. The rain is falling pretty good across the area as we're finally getting the bulk of the moisture coming in. You can see it does kind of fall apart a little bit back to the west, but north of Bowling Green is where we're seeing the heaviest of the rains right now. Radar showing all of that, even a couple of lightning strikes, as you can see there, just around, looks like about Mammoth Cave, getting some lightning and thunder right there. Mammoth Cave National Park. Here's Bowling Green. You can see Glasgow about to get some of the heavy rain, the Caveland area. The bulk of the really beneficial rains, though, going into Hardin County, E-Town, Radcliffe, over to Bardstown and Nelson County, and you continue on to the north of Lebanon, Kentucky, into Mount Washington, Shepherdsville, and on up to Louisville. That's where the really heavy rains are going on this morning. And then, as you see back to the south and west, things taper off, but we're still waiting on the cold front. We've got this disturbance touching off all of this, but there's a little bit more rain to come as we go through the morning. This is not the end of it, although we're not going to see, I don't think, the really um, heavier, steadier, beneficial rains like they're getting off to the north of us. It seems to be, it's hit or miss for us sometimes, and maybe this time it may not bring us all the rain that we had hoped for. And as a matter of fact, I was looking at some of the numbers as far as rainfall, and we're running behind by about 2.4 inches if you pace everything, not from the beginning of the year, but from the 1st of June to now. We're pacing behind about 2.4, almost 2.5 inches behind on rainfall. We did pick up 5 hundredths of an inch of rain yesterday, but, of course, whatever we get this morning is really not going to be enough to make a huge difference. Here's a look at temperatures from the Kentucky Mesonet Network this morning, and we're seeing mainly low 70s, and we're waiting on the cold front, which will be later today, and will bring us less humid air. It's muggy this morning, all the moisture content and all the rain that's out there. Let me just, out of curiosity, look back at some of the rainfall past 24 hours. Well, okay, so at the airport, only 5 hundredths of an inch of rain, but at the Kentucky Mesonet site out near the Ag Expo Center, a little over a quarter inch. North of town, 4 tenths of an inch of rain. So that's much better than what landed at the airport. So the heavier rains were on the west and south, or actually west and north parts of Warren County yesterday. Almost 6 tenths of an inch of rain there near Morgantown. Look at that, 8 tenths of an inch of rain, almost 9 tenths of an inch of rain near the Kentucky Mesonet site in Russellville and Logan County, but nothing here out of the south and east of us. There's 82 hundredths of an inch of rain up in Grayson County yesterday. So some of you did pick up some beneficial rain, just not really what we had hoped for, but we'll take what we can get right now here at the end of August and the beginning of September. Excuse me. Let's take a look at the temperature forecast. Okay, we're starting out in the 70s here this morning, as you saw on the Kentucky Mesonet Network. Now we're going to go into the day with the coverage of clouds and rain, but I do think by afternoon we begin to see a little sunshine working its way in here. So we're going to go mid 80s for a high today, still on the muggy side to start until the front comes in later today. And then we'll start to feel some refreshing air. It may even get breezy later today as that cold front comes through. And look what happens to our temperatures tonight. How about falling to near 60, maybe 62 ish? Some of you may even get into the upper 50s in the outlying areas. The winds will calm down, but I do think we'll see some patchy, dense fog tonight simply because, and especially where it rains today, there's going to be that fog that moves in and forms over the wet ground as cooler air begins to move in. And then as we get into the day on Wednesday, really nice mid 80s. This is showing 82, but I think we could get 83, 84 maybe. But the big difference, as I mentioned before, the big difference is going to be the dew points. We are going to find that dew points are coming way down into the upper 50s to low 60s. So that naturally is going to make us feel incredibly nice for the next few days as we head into Labor Day weekend. Here's a look at the future radar this morning, and we can see what's happening right now with the coverage of rain that is upon us as I speak here at 4:46 a.m. You can see this is going to move on and really just kind of fizzle out as it moves off to the southeast, where we've got a lot of dry air to overcome. So there will be showers continuing this morning over the area, but gradually waning off as we get in through the midday and afternoon hours. There could even be, as there's the front. Now, this is showing about 5 o'clock or so this afternoon. Excuse me. I can tell things are changing because I've got this little cough this morning. You can see that front. There it is right there coming through this afternoon. May pick up on enough residual moisture to pop a shower or thunderstorm this afternoon. Not everybody's going to get that, but that's the telltale sign of the cold front coming through. And so as we get into this evening, all of that is over. Skies are clearing. And then the fog sets in tonight. And here we go into Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, nothing. Friday, nothing. I mean, you see nothing. I just went through 3 days there. So everything as far as rain is today. And then that's it. It's over until we get on into Labor Day weekend. And then we do see some chances of rain coming back. Not enough to wash out your plans, but we'll see some showers there. Let's take a look at the maps. And the maps do show that as we have these boundaries around this morning, the cold front is still to the west of us, but it's coming. And here it is about midday, showers and thunderstorms beginning to move more to the east and southeast of us as the front begins to make way. Here we go into the afternoon. It crosses over the Bowling Green area. That's when we could see those remaining few pop-up showers before or around sunset. And then after the front, everything starts to clear out tonight. We get areas of patchy dense fog late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Then a sunny day on Wednesday, looking good into Thursday, into Friday. Oh, there's a little, what is this? This is a little extended trough, a little disturbance from a low pressure system off the coast of Louisiana and southern Mississippi. That is going to extend into our area. And by not so much Friday afternoon, but I think Saturday afternoon, we'll start to feel some of that moisture and that humid air coming back. And then we're going to have typically late day showers and thunderstorms as we get into Saturday and then into Sunday. And yes, even into Monday, Labor Day. Not only that extended trough, but then there's a new front that begins to stall north of us. Right now, I'm going to keep coverage of the rain low. There will be those chances of mainly, as I mentioned, late day showers and scattered thunderstorms. It's not going to be continual. The chance is there, but it's not going to be continual. So for your Labor Day plans outdoors, I would go ahead and keep them, but just know that we may have some showers that do pop up sometime late in the day. One more graphic to show you the blend of models with temperatures over the next 10 days. And there you see mainly 80s, but what you don't see there is the lower humidity that comes in starting tomorrow and going through Thursday, Friday, lower dew points, refreshing air. It's going to be in the 80s, but it's not going to feel like 90s. And then once we get into Saturday, Sunday, and into Labor Day, you're going to start to feel some of that muggy air coming back, and it's going to start to feel humid again as we get into September. But it won't last long. You know that. All right, you guys, that'll do it for this morning's weather update. Getting ready to head to the radio station, Sam 100.7, classic hits of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. A lot of prizes that I've got to give away this morning. Yesterday, I gave away some Nashville Shores tickets, some Beach Bend tickets, some food tickets. I've got all that stuff, plus the greatest music in the world on your radio, the radio this morning. In the meantime, God bless you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the radio.